What's up, boys and burls? James here. So to explain this thoroughly, it'd probably take a good 45 minutes or an hour, and I know most people don't have that kind of attention span anymore. Even a few seconds. That kind of just goes to show where our world is going. Sadly, it's gross. People that are fighting with these whole data centers and everything that they're trying to build, and even if they get their little support groups and everything to not do it, the government's still going to do whatever the hell they want to do because nobody stands up to anything. We've had 250 years to do something as our society has rapidly declined. I went in for a simple thing just right now for gas and something, just an item, I was going to pick up for my daughter, and it took forever, and the machines froze, and the guy couldn't figure out what was going on, even to ring it up. He kept ringing it up at the wrong cost. And it's nothing against him, it's just our society has been dumbed down so freaking much that even the simplest of tasks for a lot of people is too much anymore. And that's because they feed us crap, they feed us poison. And nobody does a damn thing about it. Everybody knows that they feed us poison. What does anybody do? They can still go out and buy it. Everybody knows that the government's full of criminals and pedophiles and corruption. What do? They do nothing. They point the fingers. We're just going to point it out even more. We're lions, not sheep. No, we're all sheep. We're enslaved. We're enslaved now with technology, unless people haven't figured that out by now. And it's if you think it's going to get better, you're sorely mistaken. It's going to get worse. With all these data centers, the government will find a way to make it happen. If they want it to happen, it's going to happen, because they know they can poke the bear as much as they want, because nobody's going to do a damn thing. And the people that try to do it, they don't have enough people behind them. So what happens? They get arrested, or they're made the villain, or this is going to happen, and they lose. They'll be able to erase people in the future. They'll be able to do all kinds of stuff. The government complains, oh, we're in a drought, we need to conserve water. Well, hey, let's build these electric cars that if they catch on fire, you need 180,000 gallons to put out one. Yeah, let's build these data centers where it's going to take, so much power, so much so that there's a ton of people in Tahoe, which is funny because that's a pretty wealthier area, but I'm sure it's probably not for any of these elites that have houses up there. I'm sure they still have their power, but all the plebs that just happen to live up there, of course, they're going to be without power. It's North Korea. Google North Korea at night if you don't know what I'm talking about. You'll see a very big dark spot. That's North Korea. South Korea has power. North Korea does not, because it's communist. And it's going to be the same thing here. And it's going to be global. They're going to enslave globalism, or they're going to enslave humanity and instill globalism through AI. All these robots are going to take everybody's freaking jobs. We're going to be broker than we are now. Everybody's going to lose their homes because you're not going to be able to have jobs because AI is going to take over everything. We're not going to have water. We'll be lucky if we have power. People are going to be fighting over everything. Our guns will be obsolete at that time because they'll have robots and crap like that they, even if people at that time decide, oh wow, the government really is corrupt, both sides, because it's not just the liberals and it's not just the conservatives. It's realistically, it's anybody of wealth and power and status. That's it. Anybody. Doesn't matter if they're left, right, black, straight, gay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anybody that has power and money and any kind of status, it's elites versus us plebs. That's what it is. And eventually people are going to rise up and they're going to go, okay, yeah, now it's time to use our guns, because eventually it will get to that point. By that time, it's going to be too freaking late. And I'm not saying any kind of call to violence. I don't want violence. What I want is I want people, gay, straight, black, white, whatever, us plebs that are getting screwed over by the system and have for 250 freaking years, to rise up together. Be those ants. Let's all stand together peacefully and say, hey, like in the movie A Bug's Life, when the grasshoppers are like, yeah, those ants outnumber us 20 million to 1. If they figure that out, we're screwed. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. And it doesn't need to be by force. It doesn't need to be by power. But we need to make it known that we're tired of being poisoned. Oh, cancer's so terrible. Oh, we're fighting cancer. The government can cure cancer. They already have cures for cancer. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They can make cars that can run on water. They can make cars that can run on air. They can do all that kind of crap. They can literally do anything that we think they can because they tell us they can. It's bullshit. Excuse my language. But it's BS. They enslave us with all this crap, and then the prices go up, and oh, they have a cure for it. It's like in The Simpsons, to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. That's the government in encapsulation. It realistically is. Nothing's going to get better. Everything is going to get worse, and they kill us day by day, second by second, while extremely raping us of all of our money. And our, stop. People need to just put their damn foot down. Seriously, otherwise we're doomed, and there'll be nothing we can do about it. And when people realize this, and this comes to play, which will be within 5 years, there'll be not a damn thing you can do about it. You're going to lose your house. You're going to be broke. You're going to be, if you're lucky enough to even have a job, you're going to be working 80 hours, and it still won't cover your bills. You'll just be paying rent to some rich fat cat asshole that's, excuse my language, that's sitting behind his gated community that's protected and sipping Mai Tais while they're laughing at us. Because they're laughing at us now. They have forever. Because they get away with this stuff. They all get away with it. Nobody does anything. We're a lion, not a sheep. We're pointing out the corruption. Cool. Point it out more. Point it out more. Point it out more. What is pointing doing? Nothing. They're just, all it does is that honestly gives them more power. Because they go, oh yeah, look at them. Look at them. They know we're criminals. They know we're corrupt. They know that we're screwing them over. But not one of them does anything about it. And it's just going to get worse until there is nothing we can do about it. That's what's going to happen. Sad to say. So, if you have the attention span of 7 minutes, watch this video. Sorry for my language. Our society is so decayed, though. It's so decayed. And they keep us infighting. Stop fighting. They keep us slutty and vulgar and no principles, no morals, no virtue, no ethics. We're a stupid, weak society. And we're going to be a stupid, weak, poor society unless people stand up together in unity. Put aside your stupid, petty differences. Don't attack the cancer. Go to the people who cause the cancer. It's that easy. All right. Love you guys. Be good human beings and thank God. That's why my allegiance is fully in God, because this world is doomed. And God is the only way out. All right. So be a good human being. Let's stand together in unity, peacefully, but let's make our power, our presence known through peace. Hey, we outnumber you guys. If you guys don't knock this crap off, all the politicians need to go. All of them. Every single one. It doesn't matter. Left, right, doesn't matter. All of them. They need to go. And we need to get fresh blood in, and we need to have term limits that don't let these people have any power over a certain amount of time. No more Chuck Schumer's in there their whole life grifting off people. No, none of this crap. None of this crap. They all hate us. They all want us dead. It's that simple. And we just sit there with a smile on our face and, oh, we're somebody. I have a sticker on my hat. I got a lifted truck. I'm somebody. Oh, yeah. I have money. I'm okay. Yeah, you're not going to have money. You're not going to have power. You're not going to have anything. You're not going to have anything soon enough. These people are raping you already over the freaking barrel. And people see it, but yet nobody does anything about it. And it's just going to get worse. Nothing will get better unless we do something about it. So let's do something about it while we still can. Thank God and be good humans, all right? See ya.